Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video tour. Today we are checking out the all-new 2025 Sabre 33RLP fifth wheel. This is a triple slide-out rear entertainment fifth wheel with a really cool sun deck on the side. A few months back, I did a quick video on this model when the factory unveiled it. We are going to take and go through this thing in depth, look it over from top to bottom here, and really see what this RV is all about. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now up inside the all-new 2025 Sabre 33RLP fifth wheel here. As you've seen on the floor plan that was up a few seconds ago, this is a rear entertainment triple slide out fifth wheel. We're going to start back here in the back, and then we will kind of work our way to the front for you. So first things up, as you can see, there is a huge TV in the back here, 4K it says, and it's currently got the All About RVs YouTube channel playing right there, guys. So if you are interested in keeping up with more videos, please be sure to subscribe, and if you don't mind, please remember to smash that like button, help out the channel. All right, back to the camper. So right down below here, you can see big gray stone fireplace. It is multi-color changing. It is basically a fancy electric space heater. It's a really nice setup there. You have multiple cabinets around and above that area. A lot of counter space. There's electric outlets and USB charger ports and a little bit of shelf space on each side of the TV. You are going to have overhead cabinet space as well up there. Now looking up, you can see we have ceiling fan up here. Also one of your two ducted Furrion ACs. It is all vinyl floor throughout the RV. They have a little ottoman here. There's storage, but then the top of it also pops up and kind of turns into a little table, so you could maybe sit there and put your drink on or eat or whatever. Or you could leave the soft cushion on there and actually maybe sit on it or put your feet up on it if you want to. Now this section of the sofa right here will flip out and make into a bed. You have to move the ottoman out of the way, but that would make a bed for you. This side over here, these two seats are recliners, so you could kick back, relax, and watch your big TV behind us here. Nice large windows throughout this section of the RV. What do you guys think of this so far? You like the colors, the flooring, and stuff like that? You think you could live in a big rear living room setup like this? Pretty cool. Now look at this. You have a huge triple sliding glass door. Now only one part actually slides, but it is a triple glass door here. So let's slide this open. Kind of step back here so you can see this a little better. And then right here is the up and down or in and out button. You do have an on-off switch here for it as well with a key. But this will actually raise and lower the sun deck here. Now, the side of the sun deck is kind of reminds you of a toy hauler screen-in section, little patio rail system. So this section right here actually unhooks and swings around when you're raising it up. But you got to flip that out when you want it to actually be in the sun deck mode so you can actually use it. But this is a pretty cool setup right here. Completely different than what you're used to seeing on an RV side porch. Now you'll see this closed up here at the end of the video. We'll come back and kind of go over this a little bit better as far as closing it up. Might even pop in the factory video just to make it a little easier for us here. But what do you think? You like this little idea here? You could probably fit, I would say, two chairs out here and a little table in the middle, so you could kind of kick back and relax out here if you wanted to. And you're under an awning with an LED light there as well. Now, as impressive as the back section is, they also have a very nice kitchen area up here as well. As you can see, it has pretty beautiful solid surface countertops here. You do have a little bit of storage underneath of here. You got a couple electric outlets and your propane leak detector on the back side of this area here. Now the slide out actually comes over top of this section. So this is one big slide out from that window back there all the way up here to the refrigerator. But it actually kind of telescopes over top of the island section here, peninsula section. You are going to have 3 full extending ball bearing drawer guided drawers here in the middle. Over here you have your trash can pull out along with some storage underneath the sink. Then they have that kind of fancy sink here with the cup sprayer, soap dispenser, the little waterfall thingy. So a lot of cool stuff here, high-rise sprayer faucet and everything. You're starting to find these sinks in a lot of RVs nowadays. And then over here, you got the big Furrion oven with the glass front, the light inside, light up little knobs. But there's a drawer and also storage down there as well. Electric outlet on each side of the counter there. And then up top here, you got a little bit of shelf or cabinet space on each side. And you also have a convection microwave. So you can cook or microwave either one. That's pretty cool. Most of them just have microwaves. Over here, you're going to have the 12-volt EverChill refrigerator, 16 cubic foot, 2 pull-out freezer drawers on the bottom, and then the refrigerator part on top. And then they do this little touch down here, little pet-friendly drawer, so it does have a little spot for water and food to go down there. It's kind of nice. Then over here on this side, you're going to have kind of a little area where you could maybe do like a little coffee bar or make it the catch-all where you come in and throw your purse or your cell phone and charge it up or whatever. But you also have a big pantry area and some overhead cabinet space here, a couple drawers down below, but a very nice little setup there. Now just kind of looking at our roof line, you can obviously see we got some hang-down pendant lights here. And then they did a nice little LED light strip down through here, just above the crown molding. Now over here, you are going to have your dinette area, and you have multiple windows there overlooking the awning or campsite area of the RV. You have 4 freestanding chairs with a little bit of storage built into them. The table is actually mounted to the wall. There's also an electric outlet underneath of there as well, so you could plug something in there and maybe a laptop or something, sit there and do some work. Then moving along here, you have your entry exit door, screen door, everything kind of normal, but it does have the built-in window that is Lippert thin shade ready, so there's an aftermarket shade you can buy for that. You got the floating style steps there, so you can maybe put your shoes or something underneath of there. Looks like a couple heat ducts blowing out under there as well. You got your electric box, the breakers and fuses. And then right here, you're going to have your control panel. We'll go over this when we come back in. Digital thermostat for your propane furnace and your AC. And then up here, we are going to have the bathroom area here. So you do have a pull-out linen storage closet back here. You have a porcelain foot flush toilet down below as well. You're also going to have a glassed-in shower right here with ABS tub surround, little sit-down seat area down there, and you also have a little skylight up above. AC duct in here, heat duct in here, large turbo exhaust fan in here as well. And then you are going to have a little bit of storage space underneath of your sink area, along with a little place to the side for a trash can. And you will have your medicine cabinet up above. And then there's also the on-demand water heater controls and stuff right in there as well. And you have a sliding door for privacy. Now moving along, you are going to have kind of on the side of your hallway here, there's a window right there. You are going to have your bedroom area up front here. So this is a Camper King bed. Now the bed will raise up, so there is some storage underneath of there. You are going to have electric outlets on each side of the bed as well. And then you also have the little headboard area up there that flips down for more storage. There's also an electric outlet up there, along with USB charger ports up there as well. The window on each side of that bed does open. Now you have a large closet up here in this section. So it is washer dryer prepped. So if you wanted to do a washer on this side and then maybe a dryer over here on this side, or if you don't do any, or you could do a combo washer dryer too, but you have a lot of closet space there. The RV is roughly about 8 feet wide. So you're losing a couple inches on each side for wall space and stuff. So you're roughly somewhere right around probably 7.5 foot closet bar there. So pretty decent size amount of closet space, and then quite a bit of shelf space back in there as well. Spinning on around here, you are going to have your little dresser area there. Window does open. TV hookups up there. There's a backer in the wall, so you could mount your TV up there. Now, be a little careful on whenever you're mounting anything to an exterior wall and stuff like that. Don't use too long of screws so you don't accidentally drill on through the outside fiberglass or something. That would not be good. And then you can kind of see up top here, couple AC ducts, second AC in here, and you have your digital thermostat and stuff to control that one. All right, guys, we're going to head outside. I want to show you around the outside as well. So we are going to step out there. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, we are now back on the outside of the brand new 2025 Sabre 33RLP fifth wheel here by Forestriver RV. So we're going to start here on the door side and work our way around for you. So first things up, you have a white fiberglass exterior, aluminum studded foam block insulated sidewall. You're going to have a lower white metal skirting, some vinyl graphics. You have solar reflective windows. The unit has a large power awning with the LED light strip built in close to the body of the RV up there, and you have adjustable arms for tilting. You're going to have a single 20-pound propane tank on this side, another one on the other side. You'll see when we get over there. Your pet-friendly leash latch holder here. And you also have a pretty large pass-through storage area here with a mini fridge, TV hookups and stuff outside if you want to add that. Your baggage door is held up by magnetic holder, and it does have the slam lock latches. And just kind of looking down below here real quick, you can see your two front electric auto leveling jacks and the dump hose holder under there. Now those front jacks do have the quick pull pins on them to drop them down a little bit faster. You're going to have the heavy duty More Ride entry exit step right here. It's rated for 500 pounds. Comes down, touches the ground, has adjustable feet, so it doesn't rock and roll the RV as bad when you're running in and out there. You're going to have the large folding entry exit handle there. The safety glass entry exit door with screen door you've seen when we were inside. Again, it also has the window built in that is Lippert thin shade ready. Now here you can see your slide out here. These are electric slides, rack and pinion, push a button, goes in and out. We'll show you at the end what happens when those all close up. But you could also consider putting slide out awning covers on some of your slide outs. So talk with your salesperson about that. Those are pretty nice. They do help shade the room. They repel a lot of water, leaves, twigs, debris, that type of stuff. Now looking down below here, you can see this is a dual axle unit, aluminum wheels, drum brakes, easy lube hubs. Again, this thing is on a BAL frame system, so a little different brand of framing. Very nice. They use a Huck bolt system. You're going to have rear electric auto level jacks also. So it's a 4-point electric auto level jack system. Now this right here is a very cool, as you guys seen when we were inside here, this Sundeck feature. We'll show you this kind of closed up and stuff at the end as well. But this is a very, very neat setup right here. But looking up above this area right here, you have a second power awning up there. Again, LED light strip built in, adjustable arms for tilting. Let's get around this pole here so we can see this a little better on this side. But what do you guys think? Do you think this would actually be something you would use? at the campsite or as you're out kind of traveling, doing your thing. What do you think? Now back here, you are going to have a cold water spray port. We also have a little cable outlet back here as well. So if you wanted to set you up a TV and maybe mount it on the side of the porch rail or something, you could do so. You are going to have another pet-friendly leash latch holder right here. Now just kind of looking down below here real quick, you can see it has a gas line hookup back here. Also again, enclosed underbelly down here. On around to the back side right here, you have a traditional flat back fiberglass rear end here. So looking down below, there is an electric outlet right there on the lower right side. You have a 2-inch hitch receiver back here. Now this is basically kind of a luggage rack or bike rack kind of hitch. It is not a towing style hitch, so don't try to tow with it. But it's rated for, I think it's 300 pounds if I remember correctly. You are going to have up in the top center right there, prepping for the Furrion rear observation camera. A very nice camera system you might consider getting that basically allows you to see what's going on behind you when you're driving down the road or backing into your campsite. Now it's also prepped for side cameras as well. I'll kind of show you that as we get up to the front up there. But on those front side marker lights, you're prepping for side cameras. So you could do a 3-camera system on this model if you wanted. I would definitely talk with your sales guy about that. At least the backup camera is really important. Side cameras also important if you want them, but I would definitely recommend at least on the rear camera. Now in the top right corner right there, you are prepped for the Lippert portable stow and go ladder. A very nice ladder, telescopes up, hooks on, lets you climb up and down, on and off your roof and stuff. So you can walk up there, do your inspections of your seams and seals and everything. It's very, very important. Speaking of the roof, let's hop up here real quick and let's check out the roof of this Sabre 33RLP. All right, I wanted to hop up here real quick and show you folks what the roof of the Sabre 33RLP might actually look like for you when you get yours. So just kind of starting back here in the back, you can see one of the 2 Furrion ACs. The roof does have a nice arch to it. You have your solar panel over there, your Winegard Air 360 TV antenna, 3 plumbing stack vents, a roof vent, and a skylight, and then you have your second AC up there. And in the front, kind of slopes down, kind of giving it a little more of a aerodynamic front section a little bit there. But really the whole point of kind of getting up here, folks, was to kind of show you what your roof's possibly going to look like, and that the fact that there's quite a few items up here that need sealed and maintained. It doesn't matter if it's a PVC roof like this or a fiberglass roof or maybe a rubber roof or whatever. They're all going to have holes in them up here that you have to get up here and maintain. So it's extremely important to do your maintenance, guys. All right, let's head back down. All right, back down here on the ground. Again, guys, just really important, do your maintenance. Again, you got a large slide out here. You're gonna also have the bed slide up there. You might consider, again, putting some slide out awning covers on it, very nice. You are gonna have detachable 50 amp electric cord back here in the corner. You do have a stove exhaust vent up there that you do have a little flapper in there. You do have to open that so the smoke actually blows out properly. Now right here, you are going to have your on-demand water heater and your furnace controls. Now let's look down below here real quick. You can see again, enclosed underbelly down here. All your dumping comes out of one area, but you do have multiple handles under here. And you're also going to have your fresh water tank drain up toward the front. Now right here, you will have your docking station area here. So you have winterization port, black tank flush to clean out the toilet system, city water inlet, gravity fill fresh water, cable and satellite inlets up here. You have your winterizing bypass for your water heater. You also have a outside hot and cold utility shower here. So that is a very nice little docking station. You can feed everything up through the hole right here and basically close your door. Then over here on the other side, you are going to have your auto level jack controls. This will get you up and down, on and off the truck, or level out the RV. You can see some of that aluminum tube framing up there as well. Over here, you are going to have your second 20-pound propane tank with the auto changeover regulator back there. Again, slam lock baggage door. Now right here, some real important informational stuff. So first things up, this right here tells me my production date. This RV was built 12/10 of 24, model number 33RLP. You have a gross weight. Now this is the most you can load it up to, axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined. Do not exceed this number. 14,600 pounds. That's 14.6. So do not exceed that. You had an exterior length of 39 feet 11 inches. You had a dry weight of 11,907 pounds when it rolled off the assembly line with these options. It has tires on it that are ST235 80R16 E-range tires with an 80 PSI cold. Speaking of the tires, it also has tire pressure sensor caps on it. There are these little green caps that do change color if the pressure drops below a certain setting. So it's kind of neat. They're not the full monitor system like some brands have, but it does have the pressure caps that change color to help alert you. Now on that front marker light right there, it is prepped for a side camera. So if you wanted to add a camera down each side, again, you could do so. On the front end here, you have a nice fiberglass front shell. And you can kind of see this is kind of bubbled out and it's sloped back at the top, trying to help the wind roll over a little bit. So it's not as flat as some of the brands. But you do have multiple LED lights in there. Now right here, you have your traditional pen box. This is a, looks like we got more ride part number here. It says 1621 HD. So if you are planning on upgrading it, you got to make sure that it will, if you're buying a more ride box, or if you're buying like a Kurt Air ride or something like that, it has to bolt up to the information there. Now that's what they're currently using on this particular one. Whatever you're looking to buy out there, do double check and make sure it hasn't changed. So do your research. Now looking underneath here, you're going to see your little compartment area here. There is battery compartment down here for a couple batteries. You have your solar charge controller, and your spare tire is also under here. So kind of out of sight, out of mind, just trying to stash it up there out of the way. That baggage door is held up by a little clip. But what do you think of this look on the outside, guys? Again, that rear porch and everything, that sun deck, do you think that's something that you would utilize on your camping trips? Now we're going to step back inside. I want to show you what this thing looks like all closed up. We'll be right back on the inside. All right, we are now back up inside the new 2025 Sabre 33RLP here. And I just wanted to show you real quick kind of what it looks like all closed up. So when you are ready to close it up, let's do this deck area first. You do have to unlatch the side screens, fold them in. There is a little strap here to kind of hold them together. Also, by the way, earlier I did misspeak. The outer door slides, and then the outer door over there slides. The middle panel does not. So you could go out that side or this side. I forgot that earlier. Now, when you are ready to close it up again, you bring your side screens in. You're going to turn your key on. You're going to hit the button. It's basically a 12-volt powered motor. And this is just going to come right on up in here. And we got to go outside and put the lock arms on there. Okay, so let's step out real quick and check it out. All right, so you can see when it's closed from out here, it's basically like a big window across the top. And in the floor of it actually kind of acts as a wall. But you have these compression bars here that you do have to swing around and drop into place, and they do have key locks on it. So you can kind of see this over here. Just bring it around, put it down into place, use your key, lock it up. And then again, it's underneath of that awning, but really, really cool. All right, so let's step back inside here real quick. And I've already closed up the bed slide. So I wanted to kind of show you that part real quick. I propped the door back instead of leaving it open, or closed, I mean, because when you do close it, it don't open up enough for me to fit through there anyway. So I prop it open. So if I was coming in to sleep here at a rest area or something, I would probably make sure I prop my door back, maybe put a latch on it or something to hold it open so it don't bounce around and travel. But then I could come in here and maybe lay down and take a nap. But you're basically going to have to crawl over your bed to get to your closet, and you can't get to your dresser. But if you wanted to come in, lay down, cool. Up here, you are still going to have full access, even with all 3 slide closed, to the bathroom. So that's good that you can come in at a rest area again and maybe use the restroom. Now here you can see what this kind of looks like when this is all closed up. Slide our door closed here. When you go to close up this big slide, you got to move the ottoman over out of the way. They actually put a strap. They want you to flip it over and strap it down. I don't know if I'd personally do that if this was mine. I might come up with another way rather than try to pick up that big ottoman all the time. But you do what you want once you buy it. So over here, you are going to have, let's get spun around here, a couple awning buttons. We have all 3 slide buttons. Some light buttons, monitor panels for a holding tank, water pump. But it tells you bed, dinette, kitchen kind of thing. So we've already ran in the bed. Let's bring in the kitchen. So these are 12-volt powered rack and pinion slide gears. So they're pretty reliable. They've been around in the RV world for a long time. Hear that clicky noise? Basically telling me it's all the way in. So now you can see, let's kind of step back here a little bit. With that slide closed, I could still come in and get to my refrigerator. That's a good feature. I'm not really able to get back here though, unless I'm climbing over the sofa. So you're kind of blocked from that. But if you're agile, you might be able to climb over pretty easy. And then you're going to close up your dinette. Now the dinette's going to come in really close to our peninsula here. But even with this all closed up, I could still come in here. I can get to my refrigerator. I could use my sink. I could maybe load a few things in the cabinet down here and up above. Again, I got access to the bathroom, prop the door open, I could go into the bedroom. So I could do the important things if I'm stopping at that rest area pretty easily from right here. And then you just push the button and take them on right back out. So it's pretty simple and easy, guys. I want to thank you guys a bunch for taking the time to watch my RV videos. You guys are greatly appreciated. If you don't mind, please remember to smash that like button. If you haven't done so, please remember to subscribe. Help out the channel, much appreciated. Thanks again.